Well, this is number 5, and this morning is the day that I promised to tell you about, well, not this morning, but number 5, about the secret to peace and serenity. And I forgot it. Oh. Well, something like sleeping good at night and waking up and the sun shining. I miss the sunrise. I like to see the sunrise. I like to see the sunset. I don't know why. It's just, if you get a certain age, you want to do a certain thing, I don't know. I'm glad we're all different. Not that I wouldn't want to be like someone else, but I wouldn't want anyone to be like me. I mean, oh, come on. It's too much fun. And you can't have that much fun. I used to think, that at one time, this was several years ago, that there were everybody in the world except maybe 8 or 10 people that I knew that were kind of like me, that we were all right because we knew what was going on. And everybody else was crazy. And then it kind of switched from crazy to they were phony. No one that knew what was going on. And I knew some of them people. And I thought I knew they knew what was going on even better than I knew that. But I dubbed them because I'm so intelligent, that they were phony. They were phonies. That no one could be that happy. They were just acting like it. And that's where I've come from. So people might ask, how are you? I said, well, I'm not any good, but I'm getting better. I mean, I went through, like I said before, about 60 years of not knowing even that I was stupid. And then as time went on, and I was finding out, of course, when I'd learned something, it was kind of, you want to learn, I find out that I was more stupid than I thought I was. And so now it's kind of like, I'm still learning, but not quite so enthusiastically because, it's kind of like, wow. I mean, I sit around and sometimes, wow, how could anybody be that stupid without trying to? I mean, I really think I couldn't be that stupid if I tried to. It just, natural happens. Wanting to do something good and thinking, and right now, thinking that I slept good last night. Thinking that I'm doing something good. Hell, I slept good last night. Yesterday was a beautiful day. If I don't do this, then I know that the results are not real bad, but they're just better if I yield to this delusion of grandeur. Probably like the evil side is what it is, and I'm taking money or whatever it would be to make me do this. But ain't nobody gonna listen, so it's okay. I can do it. It's just for me. It's not just so that I can do this delusion of grandeur, whether it's any good or not, makes no difference. I just have to do this. It's not, I ain't got to be, I've just got to be, can't make it up. I can't write it down and couldn't read my writing, forget it. Just got to have a little conversation every morning and it'll be all right. It'll be a good day. It's kind of like fasting, when you fast, everything is, like Gandhi would say to people that were starving, people were starving. And he said, if you'll fast, your situation will be a little bit better. And lo and behold, that's true. I think. Well, it must be. But anyway, the secret, boy, that didn't sound right. How could you starving and going? Well, that's what he said. See, that's what I read, and probably don't say that at all, but I think it does. And because I have these delusions of grandeur, I have to be a disinformation guy or whatever, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing. I'm fulfilling this. It's been a long time coming now, I'm telling you. Not that I didn't think about it, And all the times I thought I was off the hook because I'd hear something or I'd see something. Oh, I don't have to do that delusions of grandeur. The world's going to be okay. But I got to do this. That's the way it turned out for me. Sorry. Anyway, delusion. Stop. Sometimes I have to, kind of, really wake up. I don't know. Straighten up. It's hard to do. Tell you about the secret peace and serenity. Now, you have to have an imagination. I know some people don't. We're all different. Some got a big imagination. Some have a little imagination. So I'm somewhere I got imagination. If you can imagine that you have, I try to do this, everything that your heart could desire, except peace and serenity. Now, one of the things you can do, this is your imagination, you can recognize peace and serenity in other people. You recognize they have that. That's in your imagination, of course. Yeah. How's my hair look today? Pretty good. I didn't just come from the beauty shop, but as you can see. Let's say you have everything except, And so you go to these people that have the peace and serenity, you're friendly with them, whatever. Kind of hard to do for me. But anyway, you ask them, hey, can you tell me how you get this, peace and serenity you have? And they all have the same answer. It's kind of like they were brainwashed or something, Well, I could tell you, but it's very important that you understand it. And I'm not sure that I could tell you in a way that you could understand. But there is a little old man up on a high mountain in a little shack. And if you would go ask that little old man, what is the secret to peace and serenity? He will tell you, and you will understand. If you want it, you can have it. He says, because I talk to him a lot, love always gives you a choice. That's what he said. I don't know. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's what the little old man said up on top of the hill. So you get ready, because you're asking all these people and you bribing them. I'll give you $1 million, man. I'll give you $10 million. I'm sorry. It's very important that you understand. And the little old man on top of the hill, he'll explain it in a way that you will understand. So, you gear up, you get ready on this trip up this mountain. And the trip is called life. And you start going up this mountain, and you remember people were telling you, when you're going up this mountain, go straight up the mountain. Straight up the mountain. Okay? There'll be people telling you, hey, come this way. I know a better way. It's easier, and it's a lot quicker, and you can get there. Just follow me. Give me a little bit of money, and I'll show you the way. Now, sometimes you go straight, but you might curve around this way, and then you might curve around that way, but you're going, that's what they're telling me. That's what, I don't understand it, but you're going straight, but you're going off this way, and then off this way, and it's, I don't know how to explain that, but anyway, that's what they said. So you know that there's charlatans around the campfires going, and I know the way, I've got the right. Just give me a little money, and that's the way you know somebody that's wanting your money. They might be a charlatan. So if you're not very smart like me, you don't trust none of them. You just maybe some of them are good, maybe some of them no, but you ain't. You're gonna follow wherever that trail leads you. You're gonna go there. So finally, you get up about halfway and you see people coming back down from the mountain. You get up 40, 50 years old, maybe something like that, and you start seeing these things. People coming down from the top of the mountain, and some of them, it's a bunch of BS, man. That ain't nothing there. That's bull. That's crap. They lying to you, And well, some people do that, And then other people come, and because of your imagination, you can see that they got that fresh dose of peace and serenity. And they say, man, how you doing? Yeah. You been to the top? Yeah, I went to the top, man. Yeah. It's great, Well, can you tell me? No, well, I could. And then you knew what they were going to say, but, they wouldn't tell you. So you go on and all the tribulations and whatever going through life, and you finally get to the top of the mountain. You're there. The little shack. Door's open. Matter of fact, there ain't a door on there. The opening is there. So you kind of, wow, man, this is it. I got there, The top of the mountain, I'm there, Oh, what? Knock on the door. Tick, tick, tick. Come in. Oh, yeah, okay. So you go inside. So, oh, man, I understand you know the secret to peace and serenity. He's sitting there like, yeah. And he don't say nothing else. He don't tell you the secret. You got to ask him. Well, would you please tell me the secret to peace and serenity? Well, of course. He thought about it, And then he went, never, 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 never. 7 times. 7 is the number of completion. He said never. 7. You know how you're not supposed to say never? He said never 7 times. Argue. And that person, I imagined it was me, And I started screaming and hollering and cussing the old man. Why, you old crazy fool, what are you talking about? Never argue with you. And just really cussed him for a couple of minutes. What a ridiculous. I came all the way up for what? And the old man says, what do you got to say for yourself, old man? I forgot to put that in there. That's an important part. And the old man says, well, I could be wrong. What a stupid thing that is, Never argue? I mean, you mean that would be the end of war? No, well, we ain't doing that, man. We've got to argue, man. We just are not. No, we're not going to do it. And so we find ourselves, like somebody said sometime about people, you're always looking for something, and then when you find it, you keep right on looking. And so that's what I'm doing. Because I'm Kota, Magic King of the A double crooked letter O's. I got to think about that because I'm used to saying the word. Now I got to spell it, I'll get more into the spelling part later. This is number 5, which is the number of rocks that David picked up when he went to meet Goliath. Yeah, that's what they're saying. And he didn't just do it with one shot. I thought he did it with one shot. Somebody said it took 2 or 3. And then after the big guy went down, he took the big guy's sword. How can he even pick up the sword and cut the guy's head off? The giant. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's a mouthful. All right, I gotta go, and hope you enjoyed the. I did a little bit. It was when you do stupid things, you know it's stupid, but you do it anyway. So catch you next time, number 6, and remember number 7. I'm gonna sing that song that in my world everything's gonna start changing. I gotta sing the song. I haven't done it yet, and that's 2 days from now. We'll see what happens between now and then. I love you. Like I say, and I just did to a friend in Louisiana. I love you. And he said, I love you too. So. Yeah, that's kind of nice. All right. Somebody's coming up the road there tomorrow. Well, that was, I hope it was recording. Yeah, it was. Okay, good.